I mean, if my Jumu'ah, inshallah, have any value, you should know that it comes from his methodology. It comes from his way of reading. And I want you to, Allah knows best, I want you to be able to do that. Sitting in your living room, your bedroom, your dining room, your home office on your own, and want you to stumble upon some gold, some silver, some platinum in that verse. Wow, look what happens when you read this like this. This is what this means. So, and I'm telling you, it's fun, and it's exciting, and it's enlightening, and it develops you, and it makes you feel so secure in this very scary world. The world is scary when you less know about how it's really going down and what's really being involved. And we have been informed regarding that. So that's what's going to happen. So after the 10 o'clock class, we're gonna go with a follow-up on your homework. Which would have been, you will have had the responsibility to have listened to 43, because the lesson is going to be based out of 43, for example, in the months, in next week, the week that's coming up. Is anybody not clear on what I'm saying in terms of what the assignment is? Is that not clear? Okay. Yes, go ahead.
Will that next meeting be on the 25th?
Yeah, not next Sunday. Thank you. Not next Sunday. Sunday after. I didn't have my little flyer. Well, he brought me my flyer. What is it? Third Sunday, next Sunday is It's a Small World After All, Disney and World Domination. Oh, it was a snake. Yeah, It's a Small World After All. Have you started?
I've been started.
You've been started. Oh, that's good. Good. Edit is always there and available, right? Any case, so good. That's right. See, that's what you got to take charge. So It's a Small World After All, Disney and World Domination. You really want to be there. Wallahi, I'm telling you really want to be there. But I got something. I'm telling you really want to be there. I'm just excited to what has to be, because the fingerprint of the shaitan through these media, you know how when they have CSI, anybody watch CSI? I do, when Yolanda lets me. So they take that fingerprint dust and then they see the fingerprint, right? I'm telling you, the fingerprint of the shaitan in the Disney scheme and in the global, some of our youngsters say kaflamas in the world right now, they all up in it. They're all up in it. And of course the thrust of It's a Small World, I'm sure it's natural, and as it was natural for me, for you to wonder how in the world could a small cadre of people, corporations, what have you, make all this stuff happen in the world. I want you to be able to see how it's possible. And one simple analogy, and I'm trying to resist going into it, in fact, because of course this was a longer piece today. That's also part of what changed my mind about how we're going to do the seerah, because I don't really like to, for the last couple of weeks, we've been cutting off maybe about a half an hour of what he presents, so then you don't get the whole segment. So now, okay, we'll just look at it at home. But one analogy is virus. How big is a virus? It's microscopic. But what does it do to your body once it gets in there? You shut down. You're shut down. And you can't even see what shut the whole body down. So who's in charge, the virus or the body? You see? It is effectively as simple as that to dominate a body, whether that body be a global body, a national body, a local body, it doesn't matter. And even with stocks, right? This guy, Carl Icahn, I guess I'm doing what I said I didn't want to do, but I want you to get a taste. Carl Icahn, you may have heard of him. Big money guy. And he owns like 2% of Apple. Like 2% of Apple. You think what he decides makes a big difference on what Apple does or doesn't do? It does. It does. You don't know stock. It makes a big difference because 2% of Apple, that's a big share. Okay? And that's just an example. So the critical thing is influence. Critical thing is influence. So we're gonna get to that. All right.